A rallying call here in all of this. Things need to change. 11 Alive's Joe Henke spent the day talking to activists about the specific measures they want to see.
After months of protests and saying Breonna Taylor's name countless times, activists say on Wednesday they did not receive justice. Britt Jones-Chukura is an Atlanta-based activist who organizes local protests.
I was actually extremely shocked. I actually wanted to have hope.
We see very clearly that America is just incapable of giving Black people the justice that we deserve.
And Tamika Mallory is a national activist and co-founder of the organization Until Freedom. Both say the moment is now to push for noticeable changes towards racial equality and justice.
Congressman John Lewis, if he could go from not voting and Jim Crow laws to then, seeing the first Black president, those are huge hills that he had to climb. And I just keep that same strength with me.
Jones-Chukura says changes begin with the police officers on the streets.
We need officers to get more involved with their communities so they can learn their communities and they can actually care about their communities.
In Washington, she says 3 bills currently in Congress could bring noticeable change: the Police Accountability Act, Grand Jury Reform Act, and Cooling Off Period Elimination Act. The bills would overhaul police departments and training, create systems for tracking use of force incidents, require the appointment of a special prosecutor in cases of law enforcement officers killing someone, and allow the DOJ to bring charges in such cases if states don't.
A ban on no-knock warrants is also included there.
Mallory says following Taylor's death, Louisville banned no-knock warrants, and she is supporting efforts now to do so across Kentucky and nationwide. She's also pushing for the defunding or redirecting of funds from police to other community needs.
Applying it to mental health, applying it to jobs in the community, making sure that people have proper housing and proper education. And that's what we want to see happen.
And both women tell me recent events have only increased the stakes for the upcoming November 3rd election. So that is why they're pushing for changes through laws, but are also saying everyone needs to register to vote and then make a plan for how they will early vote or vote on Election Day.